Hi everyone, happy Thursday. This is Tana. Thanks for coming to my channel. I am finishing up the last of the zodiacs for this week, and then I'll be back next week. But I like to always cleanse the energy before we get started. Let's see. I have my air conditioner on because it's so hot here in Utah. I don't know where you are, but it is hot as Hades. So let's go ahead and take some deep breaths. Just watch the smoke. You see it, there you go. Take some deep breaths in. Let it out. Take some deep breaths in. And let it out. One more time. Deep breath in. And let it out. Okay. That always helps set up for the readings. If you're new to doing readings and you're wanting to get started, I always like to cleanse the energy. And then one other thing that I do is I have a piece of selenite, because selenite actually enhances every stone that is surrounding it. It helps keep their energy clear. So, FYI. Alright, so this is for Capricorn or a Capricorn cross watcher. And you guys wanted to go with the romantic deck. So you get the swan. So to me, when I hear the word swan, I always think of the childhood story or children's story of how there was an ugly duckling. And how everyone picked on them and made them feel ugly. And then one day out of the blue that they became this beautiful swan. And their wings were beautiful, and they were pure white, and they were just glorious. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have to say to you. But so if you're a Capricorn and you're feeling like you're coming out of your ugly duck situation or feeling that way, and the angels are telling me, beauty isn't just, feeling like the ugly duckling. Might not be because of how you actually look. It might be how you feel inside as well. So keep that in mind. Oh, and then you get yin yang lover. So we'll have to read the rest, some other cards to see what they're getting at. But right now with this, what I would tell you is that we have the male and the female. So as I throw all the cards everywhere. Part of feeling beautiful, and I know that some people might argue, but it also has to do, wow, I just cannot even handle the cards today, they're jumping everywhere, is that you have to feel beautiful and sexy. And that is a hard combination to get, especially nowadays. I've been stuck in bed because of an illness, and so I know I've gained a few pounds, and so it does make it really hard. But when you can look at yourself and still feel beautiful about yourself and still have that I'm a sexy biatch, right, attitude, then this is what might mean that, whether you're more in your male energy because you're having to work and be the breadwinner and get things done, or you're more in your feminine side, you're trying to get that soft energy back, that you can be a lover, and it doesn't necessarily mean sexual, but be a lover of yourself. But let's see what else the cards have to say. It's getting deep in here. Oh, look, the cloak. So look at this. So this is really like telling an interesting story. And I love this card because if you look up here, it looks like there's an eye up here. So it's like, if this feels like you, let me move my lamp. Maybe that will help a little bit. Get rid of that. Nope, not really. Okay. There we go. Basically, to me, what they're saying so far is you might be feeling more of, they're saying that you're a swan, but you're feeling more like the ugly duck, right? And so you're kind of wanting to hide underneath a cloak. So you're hiding your beauty, because if you look at this card, it's really beautiful. It's got pops of purple, pops of reddish colors, pops of rust color, pops of gray, pops of turquoise. It's a beautiful color. Um, and then there's you. And you're hiding under the cloak. You're hiding your beauty. You're hiding what a beautiful soul you have. But people are, and you don't like to be watched. That's one thing that I'm getting from some of you Capricorns, cross watchers, is that there's people that are keeping an eye on you, and whether you know it or not, but you're trying to hide. So this is getting more interesting. Let's see. Look. Beauty. And what more can we say about that? So here, like I said, it might be because you just feel like blah. You might feel like, hey, I can't exercise right now. And it's very frustrating for me. And so it could be that you feel emotionally blah. You don't feel beautiful on the inside. But they're reminding you that you are beautiful. You know? And here she is being kind of sassy and showing her sexual side a little bit. Saying, it's okay for me to be vulnerable. It's okay for me to open up. It's okay for me to not hide under that cloak anymore. So what a beautiful story that we are getting for you guys. Like, I am just in love with this reading. Oh, okay. So, like I say, there is no bad cards in the deck. But I have not pulled this card yet. So, it's the Void. Let me kind of... There we go. So, the Void is like... when you stay in... that's the thing. All of us can stay in this place. Like, I have felt like I've been in the Void during this COVID situation. You know, so... Sorry. Everyone, I'm going to get emotional here. Everyone has been feeling this to a degree. You know, because of my immune system, I'm not allowed to go around my family, which is killing me. And when I run into people I know, my husband's like, don't hug them. And my first thought is to hug everyone that I see because I miss people so much. So we, just like with this one card, we can choose to be the ugly duckling, or we can choose to see ourselves as the beautiful swan. Just like that, we can choose to be in the void and to avoid people and to hide in the dark side, or we can go to the light. So let's see. Gifts received. You know, when we're in bad places emotionally, it's really hard to be able to say, wow, I have a fridge full of food. Or, you know, like those nights where you have insomnia really bad. Whenever there's a full moon, I have insomnia horrible. It's like the moon saying, come play with me, Donna. So it's awful. But it's a gift that I have a bed, that I have several pillows, that I have my blankie, that, you know, I have a roof over my head, that... Hold on. Archangel Haniel is saying, you are a gift. And when you give your love to people, that you are the gift for them. And that when you stay in this place, you're actually taking away the gifts that you could be giving others and the love that they need and that no one else can give. That's something that I really honestly believe. There's certain things, like when I say I love you to people, that it means something different than if someone else says it, right? Or if I give a compliment, I only give compliments if I mean it, and I only give apologies if I mean it. So it's saying that, there are so many gifts, and you're a gift yourself, and you need to be paying attention. Like, let's say that you go in the store and you're a quarter short and someone gives you a quarter. That's a gift. If you go and you can go a little farther on your gas than normal, that's a gift. If you start noticing you're getting the great parking spots, that's a gift. So you're definitely being divinely gifted. And then for your overall card, oh, that's great. You're getting positive movement forward. So they are definitely, I don't know where that light's coming from. There we go. Nope, it's still there. Oh, nope, that's a card. Okay. Positive movement forward is basically saying that, remember that you're a beautiful swan. Remember that you need to love yourself even when you're not in a relationship. And most of all, they want you to remember that you're beautiful and you are a gift to those in your life. So what a reading for you guys, for you Capricorns. I hope that this helps you, and I will see you next week, and I love you guys.